with the existing database, and the pure image that we extract from background subtraction can be given to the user. So in this way our code runs. Now I would like to explain you the backend code of our server. The backend code of our server consists of OpenCV code. The OpenCV code has some header files like stdr.h, math.h, cv.h, cv, aux.h. These are the basic header files of the OpenCV. After that we have a standard deviation function which we explain later. Our main code consists of some predefined database images and their standard deviation. We have calculated their standard deviation and store them in our variables. After that we have some functions. This is the function cv capture from cam. This function takes an input from the camera, and this input is used for further processing. And if for some reason the image cannot be captured by us, our function will give us a message that could not grab a frame. If the frame is grabbed, then the captured image is stored in img variable. After that we show that image that we have captured, and the user can see the frame that is captured. After that we have a background that we already stored in our database, and for this background we have to do the background subtraction of the frame. So this is our function cvsub, and this function does the background subtraction, and result will be goes to image 3. Now image 3, now our further processing will be done on the image 3. In image 3 we apply a threshold. That threshold ensures that when we extract our object of interest, it prominent our object of interest, and we can get pure silhouettes very easily. After threshold function we apply a resize function to our image. We does this function of resize because extracting silhouettes from a shorter image or a small image is very easy as compared to the large image. So we display this resize image to our user, and we can also comment this, and when we want to comment it we can comment it that. After that we apply the grayscale on our image. When we apply grayscale, the image will be grayed, and after grayscaling we apply a dilation function to our image. When the dilation function is applied to our image, then its internal edges are minimized due to dilation function because of the growth of the image. We have a kernel, and this kernel is passed over the image. When this kernel is passed over the image, this kernel sees whose pixel is of maximum value, and our kernel replaces the maximum value of the pixel with the maximum intensity of the pixel. After that we show this image to the user, and after that we have to apply the canny edge detection to our image so that we can get the edges of our image. After we get the edges of the image, we can display it to the user. It is a choice of the user if we want to see or not. It's our processing, not the necessity to display the user. After that we have to apply the cv find contour function. cv find contour function has a storage and an input image, and the results of CV fine contours are goes to the storage. The storage contains the curves of the image, and the contours that we find are directly goes to the storage. After that we have to apply CV draw contour, and CV draw contours does the same for uh, CV draw contours give us pure silhouettes if we want to load it, and this decide whether we want to get internal edges or simply we want to get the external edges. After that we get the pure silhouettes, we display it to the user so that the user can see it. When the user see it, these contours of the image can we can display it to the user, and the results of ASCII are explained later. When we find the contours of the image, we calculate its standard deviation by our standard deviation function, and when the standard deviation function calculates it, we compare it with our database and we store it in our variables. After that, whose value is closest to our database, we define that this is our image. For example, when if it match very close to car, we say in a ASCII that it is a car, and if it matches with a truck image, we can say that the image that we extracted from this code is a truck. So in this way we implemented this function, and after that the function that we above described, the standard deviation, can be explained here, in which we does nothing but a standard deviation of a binary of a image can be calculated by using the predefined formula. We use the predefined formula that is available on everywhere, and we can find the standard deviation, and this standard deviation are given to our results. So in this way we implemented a system that calculates ASCII of an image, silhouettes of the image, and pure image. These three images are calculated through this image, and when the backend code of the server runs, any one of these three files can be sent to the user and can be displayed. So in this way, when the user wants to see the ASCII of the image, it can see it. He can also see the silhouettes of the image. He can also see the pure image. So we implemented the backend code of the server for the convenience of the user. User can get the maximum benefit of our system. In this way, this system does this for the convenience of the user. So we implemented a visual sensor network, a pure system that can work on images. This system can be used in many applications, for example security purposes, surveillance, and entertainment, and we can deploy it at many places. And the flexibility of the system is that any user at any time can get this system, can access this system and activate this system.